Hey, what's up everyone? If you watched my last video, you saw we're getting really close to getting ready to put the front cross member and stuff in. But today, the plan is to get that finished today, but also got a lot of parts in, so we want to do an unboxing on my parts. So after I wrecked it, I got looking around for front fenders and stuff, and like a used rusty fender was like 300 bucks, and really didn't want to do that because it's just a lot of money for rusty fenders. So I ended up going with fiberglass. So I've got fiberglass fenders, hood, and a front bumper from US Body down in Florida. So we're going to unbox it today and see what they look like. Alright, so we got the front bumper. Yeah, looks pretty good. I gotta figure out what I want to do for the markers, if I'm gonna cut it out and actually put lights in it or just leave it solid. But we'll get that sorted out. And I gotta figure out what I want to do with the bumper bolts too, because I won't have that stock mounting. But overall, looks really good, man. No problems there. So there's the driver's side fender, which, man, this thing looks real good. It looks real good. No complaints at all, man. I like it a lot, and it's very light, so hopefully it'll help me save some pounds off the front of the car. Here's the passenger side. It's got a little bit of stuff from shipping, but not too bad. Yeah, man, they look real good. Overall, no complaints. Cool, so I just went with a stock hood. You could have got a cowl induction hood or whatever, but I kind of like the way the stock one looks. So hopefully I can get my chrome piece to fit right. And so we're back in business, so now I just got to get to work, get all this stuff on it. So thanks. So the other part I keep talking about, the Mustang 2 cross member. So I went ahead and got the one from Rod and Customs, which is not universal. Like, I was looking at the universal kits on eBay and stuff, but if you get those, you got to do a bunch of measuring and cutting on the cross member and stuff, and it's not very DIY friendly. So what I like about the Rod and Customs is they send it like this. You got to just do one measurement. It's like 13 inches and something, I don't remember what it is, back from the front of the car, and you weld this in. And then once you get this welded in, you box in the top of the frame with this. And then your frame's boxed in heavy duty, and it's not going to go anywhere. And I got actually the coilover set up, so I'll be able to adjust my ride height on my coilovers on the front, which is a little extra. But this is definitely more expensive, but it's definitely much better. And it's much easier for a DIY type deal where you're not having to do a bunch of extra measuring and cutting. And the welds are amazing on this thing. I wish I could weld like this. But if you ever need a Mustang 2, what I did is I spent the extra money on the cross member, but I still have all my A-arms and everything from eBay, and then I'll do my shocks actually from Viking. I'll get double adjustables from Viking, so I'll spend the money on the cross members and the shocks, and everything else will be cheap. So we'll see how it works out. All right, when I was talking about how good the welds were on the cross member, this is what they look like. So whoever's doing the welding at Rod and Customs Motorsports definitely knows what they're doing. I mean, it's not cherry picking like, oh, this is the good weld, let's cherry pick it. It's like every weld is good. You can just pick any weld, and they're all like perfect. There's nothing, everything, all the different parts, every weld is like just on point. So gives me something. It's going to make all my welding look even worse. But at least I have some good welds on the car, even if they're not mine. Alright, so I got the first control arm mount off, which you can see the spot welds I had to drill out, and then I had to chisel the bottom one. So still got get this little piece out, and then I still got to do the other side also. So I got to get it. I'm gonna go get the drill and start drilling it, and then hopefully we'll get this drilled out. Maybe we can test fit the cross member today. Alright, so you just saw I got this last bracket off the driver's side here, so now just got the wind knocked out of my sails, so went and got the cross member. So it should fit between the frame rails. If you look here and here, you're just supposed to put it underneath, jack it up, and it fits. And you can see my stuff's nowhere near close to fitting. It's almost an inch off if you measure it. So now I gotta go do some more measuring, see if the body shop said the car was straight when they pulled out the frame. So either I got the wrong cross member, maybe they sent me one for a 64-65 Falcon, which is a little wider, or I've got bigger issues. So super disappointed, but I did like looking at my fenders and my cross member. It does look good. So hopefully we can get it sorted out and get back on it. And thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.